Hello there everybody, it's FTOG here on the Quantus server for the FTOG, and we are saying hello this episode to our kittens. This is Calypso, and through in the bedroom, lying on the end of the bed, is Demos. I thought it was time to bring my real life cats into the world here. So yeah, I captured a couple of ocelots fairly easily, never done it before, but you just kind of hang around down in the jungle with some fish in your hand and sooner or later they will come up to you. And yeah, I just thought it'd be nice to have them in the house here. You will notice this area is looking a lot emptier and a little bit cleaner. I have decided it was time for some new storage stuff, and I'm going to come down over here. You'll see this bit. I'm going to take off my Sojourner's sash because it's a little bit tricky to negotiate this bit wearing it. So we'll come down these spiral staircase, and we have ourselves some RF Tools storage stuff here. Now, I did actually record doing some of this stuff, but it was really just boring, so I'm just going to cover some of the salient points. We've got modular storage units here, two of, and they have both got tier 3 storage modules in them, and you'll see there's a bunch of stuff in here. There's a bunch of stuff in there that shouldn't be in there as well. I still need to sort out some of that. That's probably because it's yeah, all the stone stuff like that should not be. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Should not be sort of spread about like that. All the stuff that can go in here should go in here because we've got our storage scanner. This thing, pretty handy. You can set it to scan a range and it'll pick up all the valid inventories within that, and it'll pick up some weird and wonderful things. I had it even picking up, you know, when you take this and using Draconic Evolution you can place things on the wall, it'll pick up that block there as being a bit of storage, and it can actually put stuff into it. So interestingly enough, but what I've done is I have removed all the inventories that I don't want to appear in this list. With this button you highlight it, click remove, and that's it, it's gone from the list. You can rescan if you accidentally do it, but then you've got to remove all the other ones that you did want all over again, which is less than fun. But then what you can do is you can set the priority of these things by moving the these things up and down. You can see that's moved that modular storage above the drawer controller, but really I want the drawer controller to be the top, because what will happen is when things get put into the system here, they will go through and start at the top and work their way down in terms of the things that you or the places it can go. So the drawers are obviously our highest priority. Anything that can go into a drawer should go into a drawer, and that's why it's like that. And then it'll go, if it can, into this modular storage, and then it'll go into that storage, which is why this one is pretty much full, and then that one is getting that way as well. But there's, I think what happens is I am putting stuff into here quicker than it can put it into the. I'm putting it into the storage scanner quicker than it can go into the drawers, so that's why things are going in there. And also I have too much. I haven't upgraded that. That'll be why then. Okay. And that's fine, but as you saw, it is quite tricky to get down here because, you know, spiral staircase, Minecraft, having to turn corners, all that stuff. So really, I would much rather be able to have access to all this stuff when I was going about upstairs, which is why I have this storage module tablet. I can take this apart actually and show you. So you make yourself the storage module tablet, which is pretty easy. Nothing there that we can't get hold of in short order. And one of these storage control modules, again, pretty simple stuff. And what happens is you take this and you right click, or shift right click rather, on a storage scanner. Ta-da! Then you take your storage module tablet and your storage control module and you add them together. Now you'll notice that has an energy reading on it because you do need to charge it up, but that gives you access to all the stuff there. There's some cool stuff you can do with doing routable and non-routable stuff. These are the little bits for putting stuff into and out of the system. Drop it there, boom, it goes into the system, and it will go into, as we said before, the first one that it gets to that it can put it into. But what we can do is we can do like that and click it off. So if we have another container that's not routable, so if we take that one off, in fact, let's take ourselves, not a dispenser, where's a furnace? I'm going to put that back in there. Let's see. Furnace. Yeah, we've got a bunch of furnace, and I'm going to put this down right there. Okay. I'm going to turn that back on, and I'm going to scan again. So there we go. There's all the stuff. There's the power cell. We've got a power cell underneath the storage scanner, keeping it nicely topped up. But here's all the other stuff that I don't want in here. So let's remove all of those drawers that we don't want there. And we've got a furnace. Cool. Right, I'm going to grab myself some coal. Let's grab some charcoal. And I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to put the charcoal into the furnace, and it's put it in. I really want it to go there, and then I want to say, okay, sand. There's a bunch of sand because I need glass at the moment, so I'm going to take it from the routable stuff, and then I'm going to put it into the non-routable bit, and there we go. That should be going in there. Cool, it is working. Tile furnace. I don't know why it's done that. That's weird. But it is now coming up with the glass there as well. That's very cool. And I don't need to have that ticked when I'm here, I don't think. Let's have a look. I can put that in there, and it is going to go into any of the routable ones. So it's going to go through here, but it will not allow it to go into there. And that's going to slowly but surely give us the glass. That's very cool. So we're going to do that with some other machines as well, and there's a bunch of stuff that I'm wanting to get going with today. We're going to do some actually addition stuff. You'll have seen. Have I got that? I've got the atomic reconstructor there. There's a bunch of atomic reconstructing stuff that I'm wanting to do. Put that back on, and we can get rid of some of that. Because, well actually let's have a look at some of the other stuff. I'm going to be doing power, I'm going to need a power cell. I'm getting myself confused now. So, in actually additions, there is a load of stuff that I'm wanting to do. This is going to run out of power quite quickly. It can only store 20,000 RF. I say only, it's a fair amount. But I don't want to be running around and have that running out of power. Now, what I can do is I can charge it using batteries from actual additions. Now, even a single battery will store 1 million RF, so that's going to keep it charged for what? It's 5 charges worth? That'd be pretty good. But if I go up to like a quintuple battery, that's going to be a lot more. I'm not even going to try the maths on that. But the quintuple battery needs empowered diamantine crystals and quadruple batteries, and that needs empowered Inori crystals and a bunch of stuff like that. So really, we need to start having a look at empowerers. Now, we've got the atomic reconstructor. I'd made that a little while back for something else, which I'm going to probably cover in another episode. But really, we need to make empowering stuff. And we do that with the empowerer and 4 display stands. I've done this in my Forever Stranded stuff, so if you've been watching that series, you'll be more than familiar with what's going on. So I need to do a bunch of stuff, but I need to set this up somewhere downstairs. And hello, Mr. Pigman, stop jumping around there, honestly. So I want to make a power source for taking to the area we're going to do this, and that's going to be with another one of those power cells. Let's make this. So this not only allows us to get access to our stuff remotely. The range isn't that far. I think it used to be like cross-dimension and stuff like that, but now it does actually have like a, I don't know, maybe a 64 block limit or something like that. Maybe if I empowered the storage scanner or something like that. I don't know. Anywho's, So yes, we can now craft things remotely as well. So by shift clicking, it goes into this bit over here, and I can press that to craft one of those power cell storage cards. Power cell storage cards. And we can do that, and it'll show you what thing you can't or you don't have. So I don't have a machine frame, so let's do that. Again, pretty simple stuff. And it can be in your inventory or in any of the routable locations, and it will use it. There we go. So we've now got one power cell and one power cell card. That'll be good. Let's go get this set up. Oh, and I want a button as well. And perhaps even I'll need a redstone torch. Redstone torch. There we go. Get one of them. So I need to link this power cell card. Ta-da! And let's go down to the pit of mechanical stuff. I've kind of set out a little bit here for doing this stuff, and I think what I'm going to do is going to set up the atomic reconstructor here like that. Now it's set to redstone mode pulse. Using a redstone torch, you can whack it. Yeah, now pulse is what we want, because I want to put the button on the top like that. Going to want to put the power cell underneath like that. Put the power cell card in. There we go, charging up nicely. We've got lots and lots of power. Set that to output. That should have power, but we can't tell because it's not going to say. But if we put there we go. Excellent. Precisely what I wanted. So now that gives us a good amount of Restonia crystals. Like so. Cool beans. Let's have a look at the Empowerer stuff then. So, Empower. And so we're going to need... We need 4 display stands. Let's start with the display stands then. So we're going to need... Let's do that again. So we're going to need 4 of these advanced coils, 4 of those. So yeah, let's make 4 of you. Cool. Done. Let's make 4 of you. Cool. Done. Let's make... Oh, we're going to need... No. Aesthetic green blocks and aesthetic quartz. And that is, again... using the Empowerer. So blocks of quartz like so will give us the aesthetic quartz, and then using the chiseled quartz blocks that I've got here gives us the aesthetic green blocks. Or I should change my intonation. The aesthetic green blocks, I should say. Right, so let's just do them all. Oops. We should manage to do something like... Oh, I don't think that's going to work, but we will. No, didn't do that one at the top. It didn't do that one either. And let's... It's not doing those ones at the back. It should be doing those... Oh, is it only doing the first line of them? Okay, cool. There we go. That's that done. Cool. Excellent. Right. So we should manage... to do 4 of these now. And I need another 1. I need another 1 because we need 4 display stands, but we need 1 of you. Right. So 1, and then 1, and then 1. Cool. So we've got 5 of those, and now we need 2 iron casings, a double battery, and a Restonia crystal. 2 iron casings. A double battery is going to need Inori crystals, a single battery. I'm going to need 2 advanced coils. Like that. And like that. So I need to make the single battery, which is a Inori crystal. So let's get some iron blocks. And there we go. Like that. So, oh, and we need to make them into Inori crystals. Like that. Now put the iron back in. We will go like that, like that, like so. Make one of you. And then double battery, like so. Cool. And then I can make one empowerer, like so. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And let's put some of this stuff away now. We don't need any of that with us just now. But what I do need is some sort of wire, actually. We need to put the empowerer there, and then the display stands go like that. Yep. And then I need another power source below that. Now do we have any sort of wires? I don't think we do. We could make the laser transport things. These things, how easy are they? They need a bit of crafting, really. It does make 4 of them. Should we do that rather than making another power cell? The power cells are pretty handy to have around, though, and it increases our storage. I'm in 2 minds. Let's do something different then. Let's make the laser wrench, which will do... I'm just going to make a big stack of them. Actually, I'm not going to make a big stack of them. I'm going to make 4. Which is apparently all I can make just now. So let's make the laser wrench, because this is what you need to be able to connect these things together. So we've got a laser wrench, and let's make the laser relays. I need another one of those advanced coils, and then obsidian redstone, and that we should manage that. Cool. Put that away. So let's go beneath here, and in the middle, which is going to be here, here's our empowerer. We can put that there, and we can put that there. And if we go laser stored, click on there, not even shift clicking, that should, in theory, be powered. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, there's some twinkly lights going on. That suggests everything's going okay. Let's get rid of that and that. So let's get our Inori crystal, because we're wanting to make that battery, aren't we? Well, click off of there. And we're wanting to make empowered Inori crystal. So we'll make a block. Let's make a block of Inori crystal, like so. Keep on trying to click things back in there, it's not going to work. So let's make that, and we need, in order to do this, we need snowball, grey dye, button, and cobblestone. So let's put that on top there. I don't think I have some of these things. I can obviously do cobble and a button, if I spell button correctly. and cobble. And probably grey dye. No, I don't have grey dye, and I need to get some snow, I think. So I'll just go and get that. Yep, there we go. I've got all the bits. So just right-click them on. Ooh, it's those that need the power. Okay. It's not the powder that needs the power. It's the other bits that need the power. Well, we've got our laser stuff. Laser. So we should... Oh, we're going to need 5 of them. Yeah, because we're going to need to put them on the bottom of those. Right, let's do that. And we need to make 1 more of those. To make 4 more of those. So we can do this. And we'll go, those are that, and there. So now we can go that, and that, and then we can pick that one up because it doesn't need to be there, and then we can put link that to there, that to there, that to there, and that to there. I don't know if you can hear my Discord notification going off, but it only seems to happen when I'm actually recording. And I keep forgetting to turn it off. Right, and now it's probably working upstairs. Yes, it is. Excellent. It's already doing its stuff, and this is going to take a little while, but should happen right, well, I don't know how long it's going to take. There we go. That's it. It's done. Not long at all, apparently, is the answer to that. Let's have a look at the battery thing that we need then. Battery. So we're wanting the quintuple battery, which needs the quadruple battery, which needs the double battery. So if we make the double battery with the Inori crystals, then we can make the triple battery with the empowered Inori crystals, and then the quadruple battery with empowered Inori crystals, but we're going to need another block because it takes 5 of those for each. So we need another block, which means we need more snow and stuff, and then we need to make the diamantine as well for this one. So empowered diamantine crystals. So let's go get a diamond block, which I can see right there. We're going to need to go like that, zap it and get diamantine, and then once we've done that, if I remember correctly, it's clay block, light blue dye and something else. Let's see, light blue dye, clay, oh, just clay. Right, cool. I think I can do that then. I can do 1 of you, 2 of you, and light blue dye. I do not have, but I have lapis and I have bone meal. 1 lapis. Like so. So do. Right. If I go you there, you there, you there, and you there, that's going to power up, and that should give me all the bits I need for my battery. Here we go then. I've got the diamantine crystal we need. I've got a bunch of empowered Inori crystal as well, and we're all hooked up. So single battery, done. Where's the double battery? Yeah, that's double battery. Done. Yep. Triple battery. Done. Quadruple battery. Done. And then quintuple battery. Done. Excellent. 16 million of storage. Let's go up and get to the decent power cell. Well, the other power cell is decent, but you know what I mean. And we'll be able to charge this up, and that will keep our storage tablet and anything else that we have with RF that can be charged in our inventory all set up. Oh, of course I had to land on that. I'll fix that. Fix that right now before I forget, because that's going to be annoying. And there we go. I do need to move that. I'm aware I need to move that. Right, in here, and that is probably going to take quite a while to charge up. Actually, not that long. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm not going to bore you by watching that little line go up, but what to do is shift right click with it in our hand, and that is it charging, and you'll see that has already gone up to 20,000, so we can quite happily have that in our inventory somewhere, and keeping all of our stuff nicely charged up. So there's one last thing that I want to build or make with you today, and that's a builder. And that's because I want to do it just now so I can use it in between episodes. So let's have a look. It's the builder block from RF Tools, a very, very handy block. And it needs one of those machine frames again. And then we should be able to make that. No. I can make 2 of them. Alright, I need clay. Let's just grab a bunch of that, put it into our furnace. There we go, and that's going to give us the clay bricks that we need, and we're also going to need a shape card. So whilst that's doing, we need the shape card, just the normal one will do. It needs bricks as well. Come on then. One more. There we go. Grab that just now. Make a shape card, and then we're going to get a bunch more. In fact, I'm going to grab that out. I'm going to do this with the casting assistant device. I'd forgotten about that. Smelt item. That'll give us plenty of bricks to be able to do this bit with the builder block. Do, and do. Cool. Put those back in there, and that back in there as well. Cool. All done. So I'm going to grab this thing, and I'm going to start doing some building stuff with this shape card, because I need to make more domes and stuff over at the magic area so we can start populating that properly. I need to finish off the one that I'm halfway through doing. Probably need to decorate the blood magic one a little bit more than it is, and finish off the tunnels in between them, etc. But I wanted to just make sure that you saw that I had a builder block before doing that, because I have a new cunning way of clearing out the water there that's going to make life an awful lot easier. Bad news is it might require a tree farm. Let's watch this space for that though. But until the next time, everybody, bye-bye and have a funs.